Hi guys, welcome back. Decided I was going to show you today what to do with some of the things that I get from thrift stores. Because you might say, "Oh, cool, you got some business cards. What the heck are you going to do with them? For what? Why'd you do that?" Well, I'll show you. All right, so I think today what I'm going to do, I went ahead and got out one of these business cards, one of these business card sheets, and there's 10 on here. And I'm going to take some of the stencils that I just bought, and I'm going to start by stenciling on here. And it's actually really hard to see where these borders are, but I'm going to leave them all together because I kind of want just a crazy design that's not really anything, if that makes sense at all. Where is the edge to this thing? Right there is the edge. Okay. And apparently I'm on the back side, but that's okay because it doesn't matter. All right, so I'm going to do this right here, and I'm going to get out my stencil. Got my stencil, and I picked up frayed burlap and spun sugar, and I have my Dollar Tree brush here that apparently my cats have been living on a lot. Okay, so let's just start. All right, so here's this, and I'm just going to put some of the ink on here, and then I kind of want a variegated look to this. So I'm going to go in and do some of it with the frayed burlap. And then I'm going to come back and use the spun sugar. And I have done this technique before where you just put some on to begin with, and then you come back with a second or even a third color and just blend it in, and I like the way that it looks. So that's what I'm doing here. And bear with me because magic really will happen. Okay. I'll get some of the big pieces here too, just to kind of shade it down. And I'm definitely using some firm pressure, particularly with my left hand, to hold the stencil from moving everywhere. And I'm just going to use the same brush to pick up the spun sugar. And here we go. Let's just start here. And actually, the spun sugar may be a little too light to even pick it up. Okay, I think the spun sugar is too light with the frayed burlap. So what other color do I have here? I have Salty Ocean. Salty Ocean. All right, well, let me use Salty Ocean instead. I think it'll still be pretty. Okay, let's get some Salty Ocean in here. And I'm just kind of going in and dabbing it on. That one actually might have moved a little bit, but it'll be okay. A little bit more Salty Ocean. I like to have some Salty Ocean in here. And get in here, color this bird. And this, oh, and I definitely want to make sure that I color these tail feathers down here. And voila, that's what we got. Oh, let me move you over just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. And I honestly really like the way that this looks, and you definitely can see the brush strokes in here, but I still like it. I think it looks really nice. Okay, so let me pick up, actually, let me go grab, hang on, should have been more prepared, but I'm not. Let me see here. Well, let's just use some vintage photo. Yeah, let's use some vintage photo. And I think I'm going to use my other new stencil that I bought the other day. Should have taken it out the package, but I didn't. You know, this one is not as sturdy as this one. So guys, if you go to, I think I got these at Michael's. If you go to Michael's, it might have been Hobby Lobby, I don't remember. But these ones are better than these ones. As you can see, it's like way more flimsy. This blue one over here. And this is the home decor show-offs. Whatever. It's fine. It's just not as sturdy. So I'm going to do the same thing. And I don't think that I want to go over the areas that are already stenciled, so I'm just going to try to avoid that. And Distress ink. Here we go, vintage photo. Y'all, I've had this vintage photo for I don't know how long, and I've not done anything to it. I'm surprised it's still functioning. Get some vintage photo in here, and I think I might even go over the top of this a little bit with the salty ocean, just to kind of blend it in. Where do I want to put it? Here? Maybe here? Maybe a little bit in there. If there is some kind of technique with this or some kind of method, I certainly don't know it. I just kind of go with whatever I feel like doing at that particular moment, and it seems to work out pretty good. See, look at that. I didn't really do anything. Just kind of go in and start doing crazy things. It works out. I don't know how. I don't know why. I can't really explain it. And what I'm trying to do right now as I'm talking is avoid the places that I've already stenciled. You can definitely stencil over stencils. It's not going to hurt anything. I just don't want to. So come over here on top. Okay, that's going to stencil over a little bit, but it'll be okay. Choop, choop, choop. Okay, there's that one. This is actually turning out really, really pretty. And then I think I'll put something here. Maybe this one and this one. Put these two guys here. And since this stencil is thinner than the other one, I'm using definitely very light pressure on here because I have a feeling that it's going to end up moving around and shifting. I'll use this side over here, I think, because I have not used this side. Okay, that's stencil that I already did, so don't do that again. Okay, here we go. And I'm still using the same vintage photo and the salty ocean on this one. Just do this, and then I'm gonna do just a tiny, tiny bit of that, and then put the salty ocean over the top. I'm gonna just do this one. This will just be a hint of color, a hint of something going on. It's really cute. And I think I need to have something down here at the bottom. It looks kind of plain. Put this flower down here, and then this little thing, and then I'll just come over the top of it with some of the vintage photo. Same thing right here. Probably get out of the way. Okay, do something like that, and do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yep, that looks pretty good to me. Actually, that looks kind of boring. I'll put in some mainly salty ocean on that one. That's nice. I need something going on here. You just keep going, or I keep going until I actually like the way that the entire picture looks. I'm just adding some things in here where it looks a little blank. I'll use some of this. I'm not even going to use the whole thing. Yep, like that. Let's see here. Maybe this guy right here. So I can't draw. So this is how I get around not being able to draw. I think this guy would look really cute right here. Maybe like that. And I'm just using the same color that's on my brush, which is a weird mixture of the salty ocean and then the frayed burlap. But it's somehow working and giving me, I think, really nice results. And I think this will be the last one that I do. Okay. There we go. All right. So there's my design. And I did say that these were, what did I say these were? These are business cards. But now I think what I want to do is, before I get done, I just bought these stamps, and I have kind of a bird woodland thing kind of going on here. And I did just buy these stamps the other day. And I think I'm going to come in. You know what? I really like these little animals that I bought. Let me try some of these real quick. All right. So I have a hedgehog, and a fox. Oh, the fox is really cute. Why don't I come in with, yeah, let's try the vintage photo on top. I don't know if it's really going to show, but this is the fox. He's so cute. Okay. And I'm going to just plop him on here and see what happens. Okay. I'm trying to make sure that I get him fully on the card itself because I don't want to rip off his head. That seems a little excessive. So I'm just going through here, putting a random fox on here. And some of them are straight, and some of them are not. And it's all fine. Also, I don't know if you noticed, the fox is up right here, and then when I turn him, he's slightly to the side, so I have definitely been stamping crooked, even though I wasn't necessarily intending to, because the stamp's crooked, and that's okay. I think we need to have some bunnies on here too. So I'm gonna get the salty ocean, and all these colors will blend nicely with each other. So same thing. Okay, bunny, bunny and a fox, bunny and a fox, fox and a bunny, bunny. Yeah, you know, you want to talk about low stress crafting, this is definitely it. Just making some pretty things. And I think the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tiny leaf one with the frayed burlap. Again, this is the same color that I had used when I was making this. And I'm just going to come in and stamp some leaves. And it doesn't matter if the leaves go on to a second page. As a matter of fact, it's probably going to look better if it does. When I say page, I mean actually like the business card itself. And I'm just gonna randomly stamp some things on here. Low stress crafting. That's what I'm about today. Actually, I'm about that pretty much every day. And I'm just kind of turning as I go, just to give something a little bit different, something interesting maybe to look at. And I think when I get done with this and tear them apart, which is going to be very, very soon, I'm probably going to use the same stamp on the back because I just think it'll look really cute and kind of bring the whole thing together. Okay, so here's my design. Looks like a mess. Okay, let's tear them apart. This is the fun part anyway. Okay, so tear these guys apart. Apparently these ones you do top and bottom first. And then you do the sides. Doesn't want to go that way. You'd rather go this way? Okay. Nope. You still don't want to go that way? Alright, let's try it like that. Nope. I thought these things are supposed to be easy tear. Oh. Okay. There we go. Alright. Nope, still doesn't want to. That's okay. So much for the big reveal, right? It's coming. I promise. It's going to be great. Okay. Alright. Am I making you seasick yet from flipping the paper? Because I'm kind of making myself seasick. Okay. Here we go. Here's the thing. I did half stamp the bunny, but that's okay. Do you want to, okay, you want to do this one first? Sometimes the paper just tells you what it wants to do. I was using this old book behind me because I wasn't sure how well these things were stuck together. Apparently they were stuck together fairly well, and I didn't want it to come through on my brand new very fancy backdrop for filming. Let's see here. Okay. All right, as soon as I get these apart, we'll go through and take a look at them and see what I did, and I'll get rid of this because I don't need this anymore. Ooh, that's so loud. Okay, so here we go. Here is my first card. Super cute. Into my next one. I really like these. I think I probably should have used a green to stamp the bunny. I think that would have been a little better, but I still like it. I like the randomness that goes on when I use this method, because I definitely wouldn't be able to think of making a card that looks this particular design. This one's really cute. And this one too. Okay, so definitely could go around and ink the edges. I'm probably not going to do that until I actually go to use these cards, but since I already have the stamps out, I'm going to come back on the back of these and very quickly go through and stamp. I need to quit stamping so hard. There. And stamp the leaves on the back. And I probably wouldn't use more than one or two of these cards in any journal that I'm doing. So I don't mind the leaves being basically all the same. Not sure if anybody would actually notice that anyway. Let's see here. And then here's this guy. And then this guy. So, some ink, couple of stencils, some stamps that you don't even have to use the stamps. I just did because they were here. And one of these lovely brushes for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. And some business cards from the thrift store. And man, oh man, you can have yourself some fun, or at least I had some fun anyway. I mean, look how cute these things are. They're so stinking cute. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day. Happy thrifting. Bye.